Through to the hour time for
Not
Psychos.
right
The only thing.
Here at the Imus the Morning program, Lou Rufino.
Yeah.
Dagen McDowell, Deirdre Imus, and Nat Candido.
The leprechaun is with us in the house.
Let's start with Dagen McDowell. Dagen, what are you whining about today?
I am standing in a nearly empty bar on Friday night, and all of a sudden, here comes some Pillsbury dough man leaning up against me, some overfed oaf who staked out this piece of real estate right up against me. Empty bar. He could have chosen anywhere else to stand. You know what? If you're standing so close to me that I can tell you ate gabagool for lunch, you are invading my personal space. This is a chronic problem. These people have gotten aggressive about getting too close to you. It's not just New York City. I'm talking about the woman in the completely empty clothing store who has to look at the clothes on the same rack that you're standing next to. You know what? I don't need to tell that your kitty litter needs to be changed at home. There's the foreign tourist in the elevator with a giant backpack on that's the size of a beer cooler who basically crunches you up against the wall. And then there is the omnipresent, angry, aggressive, passive-aggressive dude who bumps into you in the street and in the airport just to get his rocks off. I can't wait until some giant 300-pound Buford bumps into you and rips your ear off.
Okay, dude, we get it. You don't like getting rubbed on unless you're into the guy.
People are.
Here's my question. What are you doing in a bar by yourself anyway?
I wasn't by myself. I was with like 3 or 4 other friends.
Women?
Well, you didn't say
No,
that.
it was men and women.
You didn't say that.
Well,
So what difference does that make?
It makes a lot of difference.
To use
Now
your
you sound
phrase,
like the
Well, no,
unman.
I have
What
this-
difference does it
it's an
make?
empty bar, and there's some stranger who's bumping into me.
Fine, but I had this image of you standing there alone, not with 3 of your goober friends.
Okay.
Okay, so it's still offensive. I
So
agree.
that jerk who was leaning against me can enjoy sex with his inflatable friend Rita for the rest of his
What if
life.
it
Well, if you go to a bar, I think with that people are drinking, and they don't have perspective or any kind
It's
of
not
sense.
the bar. It's the clothing store. It's
Yes.
the street. It's the airport.
Did you
it's
listen
the
to Dagen?
everywhere.
What
Okay,
about
They
anything
are
she
all right,
said?
Dagen, if a hot guy did that and bumped into you and rubbed against
No,
you, what
I don't
would you do?
Don't bump into. Stop
Even a hot
bumping
guy?
into me. Stop rubbing up against me. Stop invading my personal space.
What about the person at the? But this guy was obviously into her. That's why
No,
he was
he
trying.
wasn't.
Yes,
He
he
was
was.
being
He was
a
trying to hit
jerk.
on her, and he kind
was
of picked up
being-
on the vibe she was
No.
giving off, which was scary.
Men get off on bumping into women because it's a way of intimidating
No,
them.
that is such
because
bull.
they hate their
Oh, that's
hate their
nonsense.
wives.
God, that is
and
bull.
they hate their
What are you,
girlfriends.
crazy?
Although
people.
You were there outside our building one day, remember? And Harrison Ford was walking down the street, and he literally bumped into me and almost knocked me over.
Harrison Ford was hitting on your wife.
Harrison Ford, the actor.
I know who he is.
We know
God
who
bless
Harrison
him.
Ford is.
He's recovering in the hospital right now.
Well,
But
he can't fly a plane or walk down the street.
Bump
I'll
into
never-
It's
people.
not happening.
no,
All
but
right, that's enough. All right, here on Psychos, Lou Rufino, what's on your mind?
Well, there were so many things today. I actually could have echoed what Dagen was talking about. Downstairs today, with the other thing I was going to talk about too, but it's going to be absolute sewer downstairs at Penn Station because of the absolute pool of 14, 15, and 16-year-olds coming out of the train station with these stupid Kiss Me, I'm Irish shirts on, those green hats, those little tattoos on their cheeks. With the and they have no idea what St. Patrick's Day is about. It's just, hey, let's cut school, let's go into the city, watch the parade, and they stream out into the street. They're drunk as hell. They have no idea what's going on, and then they get back on the train, and they're crowded and falling down on themselves. Singing, no idea still what St. Patrick's Day is about. It's ridiculous. It's an absolute sewer. I can't wait to go downstairs.
But what
it starts at 10 o'clock.
You did the same thing too when you were a teenager.
Well, be that.
Yeah,
way.
we all
know.
did. We all did when we were younger, and then we grow up. But that's what you do.
No, we didn't.
Yes, it is. It's all the guys and me on Staten Island used to come into the city every St.
Yeah, but
Patrick's
you're a
Day.
nerd, so.
A nerd?
Yeah.
What does that have to do with
just-
it?
I take
First of all-
great solace in knowing that all those kids go home and they throw up everywhere all over their parents' houses.
And it's already a sewer down there, so this adds to it. I mean, it's
What's wrong with kids having fun?
Exactly.
Well, I'm against that, but Lou, you guys, I can't believe you and Dagen are complaining about being like cattle. We live in New York City. People are like cattle here.
No,
yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
You don't have to be online.
What are you talking about?
We're living in the most densest population in the country.
Yeah, you're riding around in a limo, living in a penthouse. You're not in a limo. What are you, crazy?
I'm not saying I'm doing that. I'm not going to subject myself to that.
No, of course you won't.
No, you would sit online at a grocery store while the person behind you pushes through to put their crap on the belt right where you are.
You do that? No, you don't.
No, I don't.
You would never stand on a line. That's what people do.
Also,
you know how I handle that at the grocery store? I keep a cart in front of me and behind me to keep the people away from me.
Yeah. You know, I don't know what grocery store you guys are going to because, first of all, I've been living in New York City for almost 30 years. I've been on every subway. So, Don, you can make all those comments. You haven't even been on a subway your entire 40 years here in New York City.
Yeah.
I've been all over the city in cabs, buses, roller skates.
Nobody's bumping into you from the limo.
Skateboards, everything. I've been everywhere.
Skateboarding. Deirdre's doing the roller disco in Central Park.
I used to do that.
That's where you picked her up, right? When she was skateboarding?
What the hell are you talking about?
I intimately know the city.
Don't talk to me
and
like
I have not been to grocery stores where I've got to put another basket behind me or whatever.
God, it happens
I mean,
all the
where are you
time.
guys going that this is happening?
It's been going on for years. My daddy taught me when I was growing up, when you go to the cafeteria, you keep the tray behind you so the little old lady won't smack her tray into your hands.
What the hell's the matter with you people?
I don't understand
you don't know what we're talking about.
People are disgusting. That's what it is.
They
have no
invade your
idea
space.
where their space is. They have
What do you,
no idea.
but you're in a
security guard and net escorting you to the car every day. Nobody's going to get near you.
You guys, we live on top of each other
You know
here in
who
New
I
York
am?
City.
No.
What are you, crazy?
We live where?
You guys are crazy, man. This is psycho.
You have to expect this stuff living in the city. That's the bottom line.
It's not just the city.
Today?
It is everywhere.
It is everywhere.
It's not everywhere.
I'm complaining because people don't understand what a vegetarian is. I'm a vegetarian.
Good.
Please, I'm sick of, and this has been going on with my friends even for years. I'm a vegetarian. So someone will say, oh, you're a vegetarian. They'll just happen to notice I'm not eating meat. Oh, but you eat chicken and fish, right? No. I know. How many times have you heard that too? Dagen, I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat any animals.
Okay.
That means no animals. Oh, but you have a burger once in a while, right? And then if I'm ordering in the restaurant, I want the taco salad, or it's always something with all the veggies in the salad, but please, no chicken or no meat. Take all the meat out. No animal in my food.
Right.
It takes forever. I'm the last one to be served at the table with whatever salad because then they're confused and they don't know how to make the meal without the big dead animal in my food.
Yeah, they don't.
I mean, I'm sick of it. Whether I go to a restaurant or I'm talking to friends or I'm at a social or I'm somewhere, it's always, I'm like, ooh, you're so weird. What do you mean you don't eat hamburgers? And I'm not saying anything about what they're eating, stuff in their face with hot dogs and hamburgers and French fries and all this other crap. I'm not saying anything like, why are you eating dead animals every day? Did you know it gets stuck in your colon for 10 years? And you're torturing these little animals? I'm not saying that to anybody else. Leave me alone. I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat animals.
Okay, fine.
You're supposed to eat meat, okay? Back to the times of cavemen. That's what they ate. Meat and nuts.
There you go. Exhibition A.
And by the way,
leave sex out of it.
So I eat a lot of meat, and that's what you know.
So
what am I going to walk around and eat vegetables and nuts and look like you?
So I can have your physique and never get laid again in my life.
Professor Candido, will this be on
And
the
also,
test?
chicken and fish, I understand, because that's meat. People might not consider that meat.
You know, here's what I'm pissed off about today.
Yeah, because men really want to mount a woman the size of a minivan.
That smells like salami.
Yeah, salami.
Teresa Bernie comes in today, and she says she fixes people's hair here at Fox. She's one of the best, maybe the best. Amanda's pretty good, too. But Amanda's a psycho, but a sweet psycho.
Lisa's really good, too.
Yeah, because she's good, too. There's some good people here. She says people here at Fox ask me if that's your hair.
Who's hair?
They asked me, too.
People always ask you that.
It's my hair?
Yeah, it looks like
how about Judge Napolitano
my mother
or Shep Smith or Brett Baer, all of these losers who dye their hair? How about that?
You know why?
Does anybody else? Some of them are losers, but
they're jealous.
They're
jealous.
They're jealous because people can't believe at your age. Think about it. At his age, look at you, and you're only how old? 28.
Don't bring me into it because I tell everyone you have hair extensions.
Hairy gorilla.
Hairy bald.
But you have so much hair, and your hair is all your hair.
Right.
You do nothing to your hair.
What are you complaining about now
I'm
today?
complaining about something that everybody can relate to.
What?
Door holding etiquette. Okay,
Oh.
and it works both ways, man.
Yeah.
Because chivalry isn't dead. First of all, I'm still opening doors and pulling out chairs. Okay, and not only for women, old people like you, everyone. It is nice to open the door for somebody,
Yes.
especially when they're right behind you. And what pisses me off more than anything is especially if I see a girl sometimes and she's maybe like halfway down the block and I'm waiting, holding the door open for her, and she walks by me like who she is and doesn't even say thank you. So I'll say, "You're welcome," okay? And then sometimes when someone's opening the door for me, some old guy will turn around and look at me and be like, "Oh, he's gonna take too long to get to the door. He's fat." And shuts the door right in my face. So this is just bull. And what?
How do you know that they're thinking that?
Well, what else would they be thinking?
Well, I'm
The
not
guy
sure.
has this look on his face like,
Yeah, that's not
and
happening.
there goes the door. And it's like, it kills me, okay? Just be a gentleman, be a lady, be
He's right.
courteous to the people around you. Hold the damn door.
Why don't you
That's one
hurry
of the-
up? Yeah.
That's one of the things I admire, and I've noticed since the day I met Nat. You're a gentleman, and he's always opens the door, and he'll help you with your coat or whatever it is. He's very conscious.
There's
of that.
another thing that
You know
pisses
what?
me
You know,
off.
no. I want to finish. I've had
You want to finish? You're done.
friends tell me they've
Hurry
been out
up.
in the subway, and like this one girl we know, her sister's pregnant, and she goes in there, and her belly's huge, and she's obviously pregnant, and none of the men get up.
Nobody
they
gets
let
up.
her stand there
What up with that?
sweating
Pigs.
on a subway in New York City, and they're pigs. They don't get
Here's
up.
another thing.
Bill's character.
The losers who
First.
live in my building, like those little midgets who live right before me, I can't wait till they get back in the elevator so I can punch them in the mouth. And the next time one of those losers lets the elevator close without letting me get there,
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Damn it.
I've witnessed
And
them
they
do it
look
to
at you
I
as
will-
the door's closing.
I will pistol whip their ass. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.